Hey guys, I just want to cover this real quickly again. I know it's before New Year's and all, but guys, you need to know this. I mean, this is important. I mentioned Jovan Pulitzer. I knew about him a month ago. Again, I didn't have this channel at the time. You know, my I don't want to say my job, but my hope, is and my volition is to help people. So that being said, I want to explain to you who Jovan Pulitzer is. He is probably one of the most prolific and most populated owners of probably the most patents in the entire world. I mean, this man is, brilliant is not even a strong enough word. I mean, you, me, everybody listening to this video, we're not even in the same category. Okay? I'm telling you. So, again, my job is to point at things at you that are not normal, they're exceptional, right? I'm not going to tell you about some dumb crap that they're talking about that means nothing. That's fluff and waste of your time and energy. No. What this is about is Jovan Pulitzer, who is one of the smartest mans in the world. Smartest mans. What did I just say? The man is, again, has more patents than almost anyone in the world right now. What he has done, his claim to fame, pertinent to what's going on now, is Scan Connect, Scan Commerce, Scan Detect, the platforms, the barcodes. When you go in the grocery store, you scan your groceries. That's what he created. You go to your phone, the Q codes. That's what he created. Again, 12 billion devices in the world. He is the inventor and creator of them. So the purpose of this video is that we expand on what that technology and ability can do for this election and fraud. We all know it. Did I just say it? Yeah, I did. I shouldn't have said it because they'll probably censor and ban me. But, yes. So, there is a very unique imprint. When I say unique, I mean like no other. In other words, if I committed a crime, I say I murdered someone, right? I go to jail. What do? They take my fingerprints. Why do they do that? Because my fingerprints are unique to me and no one else. So they use that as evidence to convict you of that crime. That tells you that's got to be pretty damn important, right? So if Tony goes and they take my fingerprints and Johnny goes to jail for the same crime, what's the deciding factor? Oh, that's right. Tony's fingerprints. That's right. The individual and indisputable evidence is the fingerprints. This is what Jovan Pulitzer is providing for the election. So here we go. All right. Now, if you have a ballot and you have an envelope for that ballot, and you can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that that envelope was never folded, which this conducts clearly, evidentiary, can do, that tells you something. A, you never mailed. If you can prove, remember, we're talking about the scan, the barcode in your grocery store. If they did not pardon the interruption, if they did not fill out the vote by hand. This scan will prove that. So this man can detect evidentially whether or not a human hand was placed on a ballot. When you filled out the circle, when you were a kid, you did the test, you filled out the circles, human hand, place it down. And then when you're done, you pick it up. This guy can conduct a forensic audit, which is the most thorough investigation you could ever have on a document. That was a human hand. Or that was a computer. But if the ballot, if the envelope, which the ballot goes in, was never folded, then that tells you a couple things. A, it was never mailed. Remember they keep talking about mailing all these? Okay, so if it was never mailed, then B, how the hell was the vote registered? Right? So if you didn't get the ballot, you could prove the ballot wasn't mailed to you, then how the hell did you vote? Right? And number 3, where the hell did that come from? These are the kind of things, folks, that you need to wake up, pay attention to, talk to your senators and your representatives, tell them you had enough of this BS, because that's what it is. So, you don't know where the ballot came from. What we do know, it did not come from the voter. That's what this proves. Now, besides that, it will also tell you whether or not it was a machine that placed that ballot. And the circling of the dot themselves also prove positive. So I want to again tell you guys, go look at the Georgia Senate hearing and find out who Jovan Pulitzer is, because this man is one of the smartest people you ever met in your life. And he is going to fix this problem as long as the law matters, as long as it can be done. Now, my personal opinion, if you go, and again, I'm going to tell you that the Georgia Senate, the ones that have the power and authority, right? Because the state legislators I've talked about for quite some time, they're the ones that have the power and the authority. So here they are voting to unanimously allow this audit from this man, specifically his method. So I like to think that something good is going to come of this. So he has said that he could take 500,000. Remember the absentee ballots and the rules I told you in the Wisconsin court case? 500,000. He can do it. He said he could conduct the audit in 2 hours. And they said, okay, let's do it. Unanimous vote. So, let's see what becomes of that. Let's see if it happens, because I told you before about the fraud. Let's see if it happens. We already know they're going to find, but let's see if they actually conduct it. Why? Because it should be done. The law says it should be done. And I believe the American people think it should be done. So that being said, the only question now is, when it happens, we already know what it's going to find, what the outcome is going to be. But will it actually happen? That's where we're at right now. Keep in mind, January 6th is coming up. We all have to be faithful. We have to be hopeful and believe in the right thing to be done. I have that in my heart, and I hope that this is what's going to come about. But we're going to find out. Time will tell. Again, today is the 31st of December, and we're 6 days away. Let's see what Michael Pence does, because that's very important. Again, thank you guys. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you have yourself a good day.